Imagine a world without internet or phones. A world where the only way to communicate with distant lands was through handwritten letters carried across vast oceans. Imagine relying on ships for communication, braving weeks at sea for a single message. These ships were the lifelines, the only connection between the old world and the new. Now imagine a ship arriving not with news, but with an unsettling silence, the anticipation of letters and supplies replaced by an eerie emptiness. This is the story of Roanoke, a colony lost to the mists of time, a settlement that was meant to be a beacon of hope and prosperity in the New World. In 1590, a ship returned to the shores of England. It was supposed to bring back news of the thriving colony, but instead it brought back a chilling mystery. It carried no triumphant colonists, no tales of new riches. It carried a mystery. The settlers who had bravely ventured into the unknown had disappeared without a trace. The colonists of Roanoke, an island settlement off the coast of modern-day North Carolina, had vanished. Their homes were found abandoned, their belongings left behind, as if they had simply walked away. Their fate remains an enigma, a puzzle that has haunted historians for centuries. Many theories have been proposed, from integration with local tribes to being lost at sea, but none have been proven. Join us as we delve into the story of the lost colony of Roanoke, exploring the clues, the theories, and the enduring mystery that surrounds its disappearance. We will examine the evidence left behind, the accounts of those who searched for the missing settlers, and the latest archaeological discoveries that may finally shed light on this centuries-old mystery. The year is 1587. The world is on the brink of change, and the age of exploration is in full swing. Brave souls from Europe are venturing into the unknown, driven by dreams of new opportunities and the promise of untold riches. A group of intrepid English men, women and children set sail across the vast Atlantic. Their hearts are filled with hope and trepidation as they leave behind the familiar shores of England. The journey is long and arduous, with the vast ocean stretching endlessly before them. They are bound for Roanoke Island, a strip of land off the coast of what is now North Carolina. This island, with its dense forests and uncharted territories, represents both a challenge and an opportunity for these settlers. Led by John White, the colony represents England's second attempt to establish a permanent settlement in the New World. John White, an artist and mapmaker, is determined to make this venture a success. His leadership and vision inspire the settlers as they disembark and set foot on this new land. They face a daunting task, carving out a life in a strange and unfamiliar land. The dense forests must be cleared, homes must be built, and the land must be cultivated. Every day is a struggle, but the settlers are resilient and determined. The colonists build homes, plant crops, and strive to establish relations with the native Algonquin people. They learn to adapt to their new environment, drawing on the knowledge and skills of the indigenous people. The Algonquin teach them how to grow local crops and navigate the land. Life is hard, but hope thrives in this new land. The settlers work together, sharing their resources and supporting one another. They gather around fires to share stories and celebrate small victories, finding solace in their community. Little do they know, their struggle for survival is about to take a dramatic turn. The challenges they face will test their resolve and unity. As the days turn into months, the fate of the Roanoke colony becomes shrouded in mystery, leaving behind questions that will echo through history. John White, the colony's governor, leaves Roanoke for England. He needs to gather supplies and more settlers. White leaves behind his daughter Eleanor and his granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World. He promises to return soon, but fate, it seems, has other plans. War erupts between England and Spain, throwing a wrench into White's plans. The conflict makes the journey back to Roanoke impossible. Years pass, stretching into an agonizing silence. Back in Roanoke, the colonists await White's return. They are unaware of the war that rages across the ocean, a war that has stranded their leader and jeopardized their future. After 3 long years, John White finally returns to Roanoke. He's greeted not by familiar faces, but by an eerie silence. The once bustling settlement is deserted, homes stand empty, possessions lie abandoned, and the colonists are nowhere to be found. The only clue to their whereabouts is a single word carved into a post, Croatoan. There are no signs of violence, no indication of a struggle. The disappearance of the Roanoke colonists remains one of history's most baffling mysteries, an enigma that continues to intrigue and confound us centuries later. Section 5. Theories of disappearance. What became of the Roanoke colonists? This question has puzzled historians, archaeologists, and enthusiasts for centuries. The mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke is one of the most enduring enigmas in American history. Over the centuries, numerous theories have emerged, each attempting to explain the mystery. These theories range from the plausible to the fantastical, each adding a layer of intrigue to the story. Some believe the colonists were absorbed into nearby Native American tribes, living out their lives far from the settlement they once called home. This theory suggests a peaceful integration where the colonists adapted to the ways of the indigenous people. Perhaps they even integrated into the Croatoan tribe, whose name was found carved on a post of the deserted settlement. This carving is one of the few clues left behind, sparking endless speculation. Others suspect foul play, pointing fingers at rival European powers or even hostile indigenous groups. The late 16th century was a time of intense competition and conflict, and some theorize that the colonists may have fallen victim to these turbulent times. Some theories venture into the realm of the outlandish, suggesting disease, natural disasters, or even paranormal activity. These ideas, while less grounded in evidence, capture the imagination and add to the mystery. Could the colonists have fallen victim to a deadly epidemic? Diseases brought by European settlers often had devastating effects on indigenous populations, and it's possible the Roanoke colonists were similarly affected. Were they swept away by a hurricane? The coastal location of the Roanoke settlement made it vulnerable to severe weather, and a powerful storm could have easily destroyed the colony. Or did something more sinister befall them? Stories of supernatural events and eerie occurrences have also been suggested, adding a ghostly element to the tale. The possibilities, while intriguing, remain purely speculative. Despite numerous investigations and countless hours of research, the fate of the Roanoke colonists remains a mystery. Each theory, whether grounded in historical evidence or born from imaginative speculation, keeps the story of the lost colony alive in our collective consciousness. The passage of time has not diminished the search for answers. Archaeologists continue to excavate the area, hoping to unearth clues that might shed light on the colonists' fate. Intriguing artifacts have been discovered: pottery fragments, tools, and even remnants of dwellings. These discoveries provide glimpses into the daily lives of the Roanoke settlers. But the definitive answer to their disappearance remains elusive. Each new find raises more questions than it answers, deepening the mystery that surrounds the lost colony. Modern technology has become a valuable tool in the quest to solve the Roanoke mystery. Ground-penetrating radar and other advanced techniques allow archaeologists to peer beneath the surface, revealing hidden structures and artifacts. DNA analysis offers the tantalizing possibility of tracing the colonist lineage, potentially connecting them to modern-day descendants. Despite these advances, the fate of the lost colony remains shrouded in mystery. The lack of concrete evidence leaves us grappling with more questions than answers. Did the colonists relocate? Were they victims of foul play, or did something entirely unexpected occur? The mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke endures, captivating our imaginations centuries later. It serves as a stark reminder of the harsh realities faced by early explorers and the unforgiving nature of the unknown. The story of Roanoke is a tale of courage, resilience, and the fragility of human existence. It is a story that continues to resonate with us today, urging us to explore the past and unravel its secrets. The search for answers continues, fueled by a desire to understand what happened to those brave souls who vanished into the annals of history. The lost colony of Roanoke leaves behind a legacy of unanswered questions. It is a mystery that has haunted historians, archaeologists, and amateur sleuths for generations. The story serves as a cautionary tale of the challenges and perils of exploration and the importance of respecting the delicate balance between humanity and the natural world. Though the colonists themselves are gone, their story lives on, inspiring us to delve into the past and unravel its secrets. The mystery of Roanoke remains an unsolved puzzle, a testament to the enduring power of the unknown.